welcome to the second video featuring the new e-bike, the Carrera Vulcan E-Spec. So since the last video, the introductory video, the only thing I've done is switched out the Kenda 2.1s for some heavy duty Schwalbe Magic Marys. They're 2.35s, just about fit on the back and plenty of space on the front. That's the bike park edition with the Essex dual compound, so it's got 4 layers I think on the sidewalls, so super strong. And the purpose of today, as you can see from where we are, you may not be accustomed with this, we're in Essex at the moment. This is the Flitch Way, and this is a bridle way that's on the site of a former branch railway that ran from Braintree in kind of mid-north Essex all the way to Bishops Stortford, so just past Stansted Airport. And the purpose of this is to kind of do an eco run and see if the 40-mile claimed mileage from the battery will work using a combination of kind of eco and no battery assist, because it's about 20 miles one way and 20 miles back to Braintree where I park my car. So we shall see if this works, and I'll give you a few updates on the way. Wish me luck. Okay, so sit rep. We're in a place called Bluebell Woods, and just to prove there are bluebells here, there's one there. This is in Great Dunmow, so we're about kind of halfway to Stansted. Things haven't really gone to plan here. As you can see, the bike is absolutely caked in crap. Unfortunately, it appears the Flitch Way is firstly very poorly signposted, and secondly absolutely flooded. So I've had to take a bit of a detour, and I don't really know where I'm going because I don't have my Garmin on me. But as you can see, we've done about 10 miles now. Battery level's 85%. But in fairness, I've hardly used the battery. When I have, it's been on eco mode. So we're not doing too badly. But I think to get through some of the sloppy stuff on the way back, plus I'm in a rush to pick up my girlfriend, I'm going to have to probably slam it up to tour or climb. Anyway, check in, hopefully at Stansted next time. Okay, so looks like we're making progress. You can see Stansted Airport. That was my goal. Nearly 17 miles, hour and a half, not too bad. Just to show you the state of the bike. Ordinarily it would have been quicker progress than this, but it's been quite hard work actually. It's absolutely filth. But you know, nearly 17 miles and I'm on 67%. Admittedly, I have been using a mix of no assist at all and eco predominantly. I've not come out of eco, so we'll see where we are on the way back, because I need to get back a lot quicker than I've made it here. So on to the next stage. So here we are at Stansted, 63%. So, after initially getting a bit lost around Stansted Airport, we are in Takeley, which is about 2 or 3 miles north. And I think this suggests that we are going that way back to the Flitch Way. And we're at 62% at the moment, so all good. So we're now 27 miles in. Beautiful day. Only problem is, it's absolutely wet, muddy and soggy as hell. So it's an excellent test of not just the tyres, which to be fair they've still got the spikes on and are brand new, so they're a little bit slippery, but they've held up okay. But more generally speaking, how waterproof that battery is and how resistant the motor is to water, moisture, and actually the whole drivetrain generally. And it's really doing itself a great service right now. I mean, 27 miles in, kind of going a steady 11-12 miles an hour, and even on eco, you can just plough through the thickest of puddles and sloppy mud. Just so you know where we are. Dunmow cutting, for those of you who may know the Flitch Way, we're probably about, well, you can see there, probably about halfway now. So we've got to get back to Braintree, and we are on 53%. Never let it be said that I don't properly test everything that I buy, so that you get a very fair assessment. Now that's just ploughed through that, and that was extremely soft, and no problems whatsoever. Another hasty sit rep, so we're about 30 miles in now, just on the way back. I think there's about 5 or 6 miles left to go. I just stacked it in that. I mean, the tyres are, as you can see, absolutely caked. I stacked it on the drivetrain side, and I can tell you it's definitely more than 25 kilograms because the whole side of that bike fell on my leg, so I'm definitely feeling it now. But chain slipped off, it's gone straight back on, derailleur's not bent, it's actually working perfectly fine, and that was a pretty heavy drop. So again, another thumbs up for the Carrera, and that is what it's been like the whole bloody way. Absolute pain in the arse. If I've got one bit of advice to you, the Flitch Way is fantastic, but do not cycle it when it's been raining consecutively for like a week. Just wait until it's dry. This is not worth it. So we've made it to the penultimate stop, which is the old Rain Halt. It is actually a coffee shop. I could do with a coffee now, but sod's law, it's shut. Only a couple of miles to go now. Bike is, yeah, it's dirty, but it's absolutely not missed a beat. It's been perfect, whether it's been in eco mode or otherwise. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy on uphills and undulating flat, if you like, when you're not using the motor, but just so you know, in case you do get into an emergency situation, it is perfectly rideable in that situation. Just in case you were interested. Although, having seen that, I've got to say I'm terrified. So it's time for me now to bang out the last couple of miles and get back home. So we've made it back to Braintree, and yeah, that was as far as tests go for endurance, durability, battery life, etc. That was pretty good. 39 miles, so just shy of the Halford's original claim of 40 miles, although I believe actually Suntour have revised that and it's now 50 miles range on eco. So I probably used the battery for about 60-65% of the ride. Didn't go above eco, just didn't need it, just to plunge me through some of those muddier, sloppier sections, and you'll see that the battery life is still at 30%, so plenty of juice left. So if you wanted to go for eco, you could probably go for another 15 miles, I would have said, if you were pushing it. You've got to bear in mind as well the conditions today, as you can see from the state of the bike, were particularly muddy, sloppy, filthy. There's a lot of undulations as well. The tyres that I've switched to, the 2.35 Magic Marys, are not the smoothest of rolling tyres in terms of resistance, so you've got to factor that in as well. So all in all, I think you could easily say that the Halford's claim of 40 miles or Suntour of 50 is certainly achievable. Bike's held up well, it's taken a couple of smacks today, and apart from shifting through the gears just to clear out some of the gunk, it's been perfect. So first kind of longish ride, thumbs up again for the new e-bike. Thumbs up, click like, comment, subscribe, keep the channel going and growing. Cheers guys. So for those of you interested, I've produced a Strava data here from that ride. That was a total of just over 38 miles of the Flitch Way from Braintree to Stansted Airport and back again, with a few diversions. Don't let anyone tell you can't get a really good thorough workout on an e-bike, because that was 145 BPM average and 167 max. So that's basically 3.5 hours worth of threshold and aerobic training. The key to getting that kind of level of workout is to try and use the battery assist frugally. So generally speaking, anything downhill, you can switch that off and the weight of the bike alone will give you the momentum you need to get speed. And likewise on the flats as well, there's very few circumstances where you really need anything other than eco.